Hello and welcome back to Alex's Fly Time. Today we're going to be tying the pheasant tail nymph, which is a very good mayfly nymph imitation. Uh, it it imitates the mayfly larvae and the mayfly nymph. It's found in rivers, a lot of the time on the bed of the rivers, and it can sometimes represent little olive nymphs as well. It can be fished in lakes or rivers, weighted or non-weighted. You can have a bead head or you can have a lead body. There's so many variations for it. But the one today I'll be tying it's non-weighted. It's best fished whenever whenever the mayfly are hatching. I find early in the season it fishes as well. It fishes very well. So, for example, from March, really, well, even from late February to early June, it can be fished, really. And a lot of the time with a hare's ear nymph as well. So, the sizes first can be between 10s, 12s, 14s, 16s, sometimes 18s. But I think that's a bit small. So, the average size you'd find would be about 12 and 14. It's not too bad of a fly to tie, it's just mainly it's all pheasant tail really. Bit of peacock curl and a bit of copper wire ribbon, red copper wire. So we'll get started. We'll be tying today on the size 12 nymph hook. So get that nice and tight in the vise. Thread then is 8/0 wine, pre-waxed. So you can start your thread then just behind the eye of the hook. Snap off. Bring it up again and bring it back down. Make a nice layer of thread. So once you get just to where behind the barb, you can get your ribbing, which is again red copper wire. So you get a small bit of that. If you don't have red copper wire, you can just use normal copper wire as well, or sometimes you can use gold, over gold tinsel. So tie that down. So once you got the ribbon tied down, you can get your tail, which is pheasant tail. And there's not much pheasant tail left on this, but there'll be enough for the fly. So just get a couple of fibers, a couple of pheasant tail fibers, tie those in. Once you got those tied in, you can just snip off, come up, make sure they're nice and secure. So then the body for the pheasant tail nymph is pheasant tail. Most of the fly is pheasant tail, so just line these up. Once you got those aligned, just snip off the end and tie it in. Nice and tight. And you can then start winding your pheasant tail down the hook to create the body. So once you got that, take it 3/4 of the way down the hook, tie down with your thread. You can leave if you want. There is a wing case on this fly, so what you can do is you can leave this bit of pheasant tail, or you can snip it off and get a new piece of pheasant tail. So today we'll just We'll keep that. Then for the thorax of the fly is Peacock Herl. So let's get two strands of Peacock Herl should be enough. Line them up. Snip off the bottom. And making sure that you have enough space for the Peacock Herl. And then you can just tie down Peacock Herl. Nice and tight. Sorry, the ribbon. You can bring that up then. And tie that down. 2 turns of the ribbon should be enough. Then you can start with your Peacock Herl. Making a nice chunky thorax. With the Herl. Try to keep the strands close together. So once you got your thorax made, tie down about 4 turns with thread. And your wing case then, you can just, so when you have your pheasant tail behind it there, behind the thorax, just grab all the fibers, bring them forward, across it, and tie down with about 2 or 3 turns of thread. And then, just to make like little legs, just get half the fibers, one half here and one half here, and get them at 90 degrees angle. And then once you got that done, just get with your finger, slightly bring them back, and tie down with your thread. And just kind of split them in half so that you got half on each side. So that's looking good there. And if you want, if you find they're too long, you can just shorten them with your scissors. Make a nice head. Okay. And then you can just do 1 half-hitch knot and 1 whip finish, 3 turn whip finish. Nice and tight. Snip off your thread. Make sure you got the legs positioned nice angle. Get your head cement or your varnish. This is just Fenny Arts. Get the dubbing needle and just make a nice shiny head with the varnish. That's the pheasant tail nymph. Very good when the before the mayfly are on the water, so when they're hatching, between the late February up until the start of June. I find it fishes best though between April and May, when the mayfly are hatching and when they're around. Thanks for watching.